This is Chopik. I'm here with Lisbeth Van der Pol, Chief Architect for the Netherlands.
For the Netherlands, okay. That's it. Yeah.
All right, so we're here at Globe 2010, and I was captivated by your panel talk earlier discussing the densification and the change of the value of quality of life, and in the context of architecture and urban design. I was also captivated by your conversation about renewing the existing, the old, as opposed to having to go to new places to develop these kinds of things. So can you touch on your philosophy that sort of governs how you create in your work?
Yeah, well, as you might know, that Holland is a very small country, so you might think that in Holland we build very compact with the amount of people we have. You are mistaken in that. That is a myth. So actually in the last 20 years we also, as the same as in Northern America, have been spread out our dwellings and our habitats all over the country. So we're facing a sort of new strategy. We have to introduce a new strategy of trying to cope with the little left green area around our cities that are still left there. So we introduced an advice to our administration, to our government, that says only rebuild the new, and only renew the old, and don't build any new anymore. At least try to only focus on the inner city life. And well, we see a sort of change of mentality coming up, and that is due to the issue of sustainability, that we are focusing on our inner cities. And of course there's a large threat that inner cities that are so compact that they are not livable anymore. So what do you have to design to make a sustainable, dense city that is compact but at the same time has these values that have our European historic cities themselves? Well, then we want to introduce green areas, of course, but very small, small scale public spaces that have small scale buildings around them. Mix to the max is one of the issues we came up to. So you have to mix your program to the max. You have to work where you live and you have to live where you work. And then a few of the myths we'd like to control, and one of them is it more expensive to build in inner cities than into outskirts? We don't think so. Actually, when we saw the last 20 years, if you count the mobility and the infrastructure we need to build in the outskirts, it might be the other way around. Inner city building might be far less expensive than the spread out we are used to do in the last 20 years. So finally we made a sort of advice, and it's in a little booklet we call Splendid Compact NL. And all these advices are about how to make livable cities that are very compact, very dense, but low rise, and really with public spaces that are green and vivid.
And is that document available online?
Not yet. We're working on that.
Okay.
It is translated, especially for this Globe event. It was just arrived before the Globe event, so we translate it into English.
Okay.
So it is affordable for the Globe visitors.
Okay.
And we're working on the online issue for that.
Get that to me when you have it. I will post it at Evolution Green along with this video, so people can download it and get directly to the information.
Okay.
I've been to some transportation related conferences that also discuss the issues around the Netherlands and how traffic congestion has been mounting with the expansion of the geographic coverage.
Yes.
But when I think of the Netherlands and I think of riding my bike everywhere and seeing kids, 3 kids in the front of a bike with with dad or mom riding and somebody on side saddle.
Well, you're right. Actually, in our existing cities, and of course that is the image you get as a foreigner, as a tourist. You come into our inner cities. The biking system is perfect. I think we did far more than any other country or any other cities in the world, we have an approach of making way for bicycles in the first place, and then comes a long term, there comes nothing, and then we have the car. And also we made car parking very, very extremely expensive. So that is a way of frustrating the car possession, but that is only in our old cities. And we didn't transport that system to our new skirts because they were outside the cities. So now our approach is, please don't extend the existing cities anymore, and if we have to have more dwellings and more habitants in our cities, try to renew the old existing areas that are still available in our cities. As you have in Vancouver, we have in Holland as well, we have many large old industry areas that can have a fantastic occupation by renewing it. And that issue, I think we are best at the moment in transforming existing buildings that were formerly made for industrial purposes into housing areas and fantastic mix to the max working and living spaces. And I think that is the future of architecture and urbanism. So don't try to build new, don't focus on the icon architecture anymore. Please focus into livability for cities, livability for the existing buildings as well.
Now, just to wrap our conversation, some might say, yeah, but that's there, and this is here, and it's different here.
It's not different here. If I look around in your city, Vancouver, actually behind us is the fantastic harbor, and around the harbor in the south part, there's these large areas which you might before not have seen as a very commercial and very wanted living area, and that are now slowly are transforming. We have seen that in our walks today, and also we see a lot more bikes today than ever before in Vancouver. So I think it's not only counting the European system in building compact, having historical small roads and historical small areas, historical more variety of building types and housing types, connecting to good public traffic systems and bike systems is already something that is globally seen as the sustainable way of making new cities.
And that's it. It's all about the bike, and it's all about renewing the old.
And actually, I was mistaken in the beginning. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yes, well, I think everybody got the message. I really appreciate your time, your thoughts and ideas, and sharing them here at Globe. This is Chris Chopik, evolutiongreen.com at Globe 2010. I really appreciate your time and your thoughts and your ideas, and do send me that PDF, and I'll make sure that people are linked off to it.
I'll do. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.